everybody, my name is Kerry and I'm the marketing manager at BRANDIT. Today we have with us Pinelopi, who is BRANDIT's paralegal in our legal enforcement team, and we're going to be talking about paid search monitoring.
So welcome, Pinelopi.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hi. So let's start at the beginning. What is paid search?
Well, paid search advertising is an effective yet relatively inexpensive form of digital marketing where search engines such as Google, Yahoo, and Bing allow advertising campaigners to show ads on their search engine page, what we call SERP. Their ads are shown to the consumers every time they search for the particular keywords, and then the advertisers have to pay a small fee whenever somebody clicks on this ad. This is what we call pay-per-click. Nowadays, we see that paid search advertising can be a way to level up your game, to capture your audience's attention towards your website, and to target a wider range of consumers. Because paid search is a different form of digital marketing, as companies do not need to hunt the consumer down. On the contrary, paid search makes the consumers come to you every time they search for the service or the products that you provide. However, you need to be careful because this ease of paid search does not just apply to brand owners, it also applies to infringers, and this is a fact that is often overlooked. And, with online shopping becoming more prevalent by the minute, trademark or branded keyword bidding is becoming quite a headache for companies.
But why would anybody want to bid on your branded keywords?
Because it's profitable, and if you're not looking, they can continue to do it without any negative consequences. In fact, branded keywords are much more valuable than some people think. And since branded keywords are this valuable and highest converting search traffic, they are a tempting target for partners, competitors, and third parties to run ads on. And, by bidding on your branded keywords, these bad actors are driving up your cost per click and driving down your click-through rates. And there's some research actually that indicates that trademark bidders, who are also called brand bidders, take at least 180 million clicks away from brands every year. And probably there are a lot, this number is bigger than that.
Wow. And is it just competitors and bad actors that bid on your trademark or branded keywords?
Actually, it's not. And people should be aware that infringers come in all shapes and sizes, with some, of course, being more of a surprise than others. But for example, there are many well-established companies that work with resellers and/or with affiliates. What they are not aware, however, is whether these partners comply with their respective contracts. And unfortunately, what we see is that there are a lot of times where brand's reseller or a partner tend to bend the rules when it comes to, these agreements in order to make a quick buck on the side. The main reason, of course, is usually the same, to just increase traffic and direct more consumers to their website rather than the brand owners.
I see. And what can be done to stop these people bidding on your branded keywords then?
First, I think we should clarify something. Strictly speaking, bidding on trademarked keywords is perfectly legal. However, what is against the search engine's policy is when we make an unauthorized use of the trademark in the description of the ad, as you can understand, would create confusion amongst the consumers and for affiliates to be non-compliant with the contractual obligations because the affiliates have some sort of a contract with the company saying that they cannot bid on this particular keyword. Now, let's go back to what we can do to prevent the illegal bidding. And this is where paid search monitoring and enforcement comes to play. Paid search monitoring involves actively monitoring to see who is bidding on your brand and how often they are advertising. And when we have an infringing ad, meaning an unauthorized ad from a partner or a third party who is using your trademark, in either the headline or the ad copy or the URL of the ad, it is then possible to remove the offending ad by notifying the search engines or conducting the partner or the third party. Some of this, of course, can be done manually, but we think that an automated monitoring tool is better at, detecting and crawling thousands of ads than a human. But we'll get to that later. But what we need to keep from that is that what is really cool is that once we start monitoring and submitting the trademark infringements, then the results can be pretty quick.
Great. So is it just Google that companies should be monitoring?
Actually, it's great that you're mentioning that because it's not. But when looking into paid search advertising infringements, there are a lot of companies that tend to focus solely on Google, and they cannot be bothered to check what the situation is on other search engines such as Bing or Yahoo. It's a huge mistake because Bing and Yahoo should be equally important, if not even more, when it comes to stamping out these types of infringements. Because you see, infringers are and work exactly the same like legit brand owners. They're very adaptive and they're very well informed about what is going on with the business. So, of course, they know that the brand owners do not pay too much attention to the likes of Yahoo and Bing. And as a result, they try to, divert their business to these less used search engines. And this is a tendency that has become quite a trend in our industry. And indeed, more often than not, it's more common to find infringing ads on Yahoo and Bing rather than Google, as infringers aim to stay in the game by flying under your radar and operating right under your nose.
Really? So, but what are the benefits then, would you say, are of paid search monitoring, and is it really worth the investment?
Well, I would say that paid search monitoring is now more than ever an essential tool in any company's brand protection armor, because we usually find an exponential decrease in infringements within the first months as we quickly and efficiently eliminate the paid search advertisements that are infringing on your brand. And this, of course, results in a considerable reduction in the cost per keyword for our clients, but it's also helping them with the sales aspect because there are less obstacles for consumers to reach your products. So from this, we can see why paid search monitoring is a service worth investing in, especially now with the recent rapid increase of online shopping, and especially with the increase of, let's say, less tech-savvy consumers who have now been given no choice but to shop online because, of course, of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Right. And is BRANDIT using any tools to help your clients monitor paid search ads?
Well, we use a partner software that is helping our clients to protect their trademark rights by removing infringing and fraudulent ads that are misusing their brand's name without permission, but also to optimize their campaign performance by leveraging search engine marketing insights to inform paid per click strategies. So this tool and this software, combined with our legal experts who are able to recognize a wide variety of scams, is what makes it possible for us to structure an ironclad strategy that is customized, of course, to a specific brand's needs.
Right, yeah. And what's your final word on the topic, Pinelopi?
Well, I think that with the search engines moving towards greater automation of ad copy variations and ad units taking up more physical space on the SERP, brand protection and PPC is becoming increasingly important and frankly much more difficult because it's virtually impossible to manually monitor and protect your branded keywords across the globe 24 hours a day. So consequently, like it or not, automation is unavoidable, and marketeers as well as legal teams need to they really need to learn how to thrive in this automated paid search world. And I think that paid search monitoring is definitely an essential tool to help them through this.
Lovely. Well, thank you very much, Pinelopi, for being with us today, and we look forward to hearing from you again on this really interesting topic. Thank you.
Thank you.